on in, as they say. Good evening. I hope that you all have had a blessed and great day. Welcome to Faith Shares Real Wisdom. Come on in, say hello. Welcome all those that are on YouTube, all those that are watching on the outside part of Facebook, and all of you that will be coming on Facebook. Welcome. Um, Again, always honored to have you to take time out just to come and be with us as we just share. This has been a busy day, a very busy day for me. Hello, Dr. Gatson. Dr. Gatson, glad to see you on tonight. And all the rest of you, just say hello. Let me know that you're here. Those that I can't see, the rest of you, welcome, welcome, welcome. I was saying this has been a very busy day for me. It started off early this morning. I had one of my seniors. Tonight is prom night. So we are praying for all those kids that are doing prom on tonight that they will be safe. Um, from all distractions, danger, and all. So it's been a great. Hi, Jean. Glad to have you on. Um, we're just praying for all the seniors and. Debbie, good to see you on tonight. I do not take it for granted that you ladies take the time to come on and y'all done worked all day and still come on. I am happy about that. So I have one of mine, Makai. He wanted to go to the prom, so he went to. Matter of fact, the prom is starting at 7, so I did not cancel my live to see him off, but thank God for a great father. He took him literally, Dr. Gasson, um, dressed, chauffeured him to the prom, and he was excited. So there will be pictures later on. But you know me, unless it's something different, extreme, I will be here. So he went to the prom and it's starting in a few minutes. So have those senior memories. My other senior, she did not want to go to the prom. So she didn't go to the prom. And that was fine with me because it's costing. Everything is costing. They're really getting these kids now, but I'm grateful. I thank God for my husband taking them on this memorable occasion for the kids. I just thank God I have two out. The end of next month, God being our strength and keeper, we'll have two out. Yes, Dr. Gaston, Apostle is the chauffeur. And wait till you see how the chauffeur is dressed. Like totally dressed. I was like, are you going to the prom? He looked like he going to the prom. But I really do thank God for him. But hi Denise. We want to talk a little bit about protecting your mind and your heart. And I actually was going to talk about something else. Hey, Gabby, glad to have you on tonight. I was going to talk about something else, but my morning started early. Um, Talking to a young man. Hi, Miss Dawkins. I love you. Always will love you. Um, God bless you. Much love to you and the family in Doc. To give him my love also. But I started this morning off very early, talking to a young man who is going through a divorce. And it is really, really hard. It has really interrupted his life uh, in ways that people on the outside would not imagine. because of him being always like this strong guy, a great entrepreneur, successful entrepreneur in all of this thing. And in this case, loving God, changed his life over and all of this. And I guess it was just meant for me to see him because he was talking and he was saying, Mama this and Mama that. And I felt, and a lot of people, I felt his heart. I literally felt his heart. I was praying, and one of the things that a lot of us don't realize when things in life shifts, because of how a lot of us have been taught or what people expect out of you, and because of you not learning and knowing how to literally uh, take care of yourself. And there was something he said to me, and I talked to him for a while about it, because a lot of times we don't protect our heart or our mind, either one. And I felt his heart. Even though he kept saying, Mom, it's been a while. I mean, I stopped working, I stopped doing all of these things. And I'm literally, this is the first time he's calling me mom, mom, mom. I don't see this young man. I didn't see him a couple of times on a professional base, but one of the things I have learned, walk in a way or carry yourself in a way when somebody do see that you may be, you can be that help of a listening ear or loving people, and they can see that love they feel, because it's like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna be straight out with you. But the heart, the pain, and we're in this time where if you don't protect your mind, if you don't protect your heart, we have so many people who feel there's nothing to live for because of the brokenness, the hurt, the pain. And there was something he said to me today. Nobody showed me how to not let this part get me. I didn't know this could get me. And I just looked at him and I smiled and I said, yeah, you're going to be all right. But one of the things we don't do I shared with him, the people in my ministry, the people in my family, the people on the live know, one of the things I say all the time, I am going to keep my peace. Not only am I going to keep my peace, I'm going to protect my peace. What that means and what I shared with him was life is always going to be lifing. It's going to always happen. I said, but I put myself in a place where I have to know what to shut down in order to maintain that which it took so long to get. Because I'm looking, money was not an issue. Thought everything in the family is been a while, and young man. And he was like, I'm looking at God saying, what I did, how you leave me out here like this, because nowadays, we always thinking, I'll tell anybody, I'm not biased. This thing is happening to women and men. This suicidal spirit and thoughts to different ones' mind is happening. Young people, I'm talking about teenagers, people in their 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s, are taking their own lives. And then some thinking that they cannot make it without who they thought was their significant others, and taking their life and then turning around and taking their life. This is not how it's supposed to be. This is not how, and this is what happens is the majority of the time, you never loved yourself. You never knew your worth. You never cared enough about you. Nobody told you to put yourself first. Nobody told you to make sure that you prioritize you. Nobody told you that it's very essential that you do self-care on you. No, we, the majority, and I say we because I used to do this all the time. We put everybody else before us. And then when somebody comes that we think, and it does not even have to be a significant other. This can be a great friend or somebody you call your best friend, or whether it's just somebody that you believed in and you thought, and when they turn on you or when they um, shut the door in your face, you felt that you could not make it anymore. And I felt his pain, his hurt, and of course, I stayed out there and we talked for a while. And I was like, no, you're going to make this. And what do I do? And what did I say when I went through some of the worst times in my life? I told him, especially, and I'm going to say this because a lot of us are there, especially when you grew up or you're in the church, or in some cases, you turned your life over to God. And then here comes this process that you did not expect. Here comes this crushing that nobody told you about when you decided to turn around and make a change. And this crushing, the crushing, the process. And I said to him, I'm not going to lie to you. There is nothing wrong with you asking, okay, because like, God, this is what you're going to do? This is where I'm at? You brought me from here to here to here, and here I got to a place, and I'm trusting you, and now I'm here, and I don't think I want to stay any longer. Why? Because of someone I gave my heart to has now decided they don't want me any longer. And we used to that with women, have happened many a times, and some couldn't see how to make it. And now, I tell them, no, you're gonna be stronger than that, because what you're gonna learn to do is love you. Nobody put that time, and nobody taught us. A lot of us, maybe some of us did, but that was not my experience. Nobody said how knowing your worth. When you know your worth, when you know who you are, when you are a priority, let me tell you something. You will be able to love somebody. You will be able to give yourself to somebody. But what you will know is, I'm not going to die for you, and I'm not going to let you kill me. Because it is very important. Because, even with our heart, there are 4 chambers to our heart. The valves goes from those chambers, and it flows out to the cells in the body parts that it needs to do. I mean, all the way down to, and only the ones that know me. Sometimes I get these demonstrations, and I'm not nothing medical, but it flows in the areas that it needs to go to make sure the blood is going where it needs to go, keeping the body healthy, and all of that. The heart is very important. If and collecting even the things that shouldn't be there, the carbon dioxide, and it comes out through the lungs, keeping you healthy, and things that need to happen. All of this is coming from the heart that's in us. And when something is going wrong with one of your valves, one of the chambers, it's going to show up in the body. It's literally going to show up in the body. That's how some diseases set up. And then they start checking your heart, because one of the things, if you're sick or you're saying, I can't hardly breathe, the first thing they do is hook you up to EKG. They want to see how the heart is pumping. Your heart is very important. Let me tell you, you got to protect your heart. Your heart is your life. It's your life. And a lot of times we don't look at it like that when it comes to everyday life. You're just letting anybody beat up, feed you anything, and it's doing damage to your heart. And most of the time, you don't know until different sickness start happening or my breathing gets off. It's that heart is for the body. It's for your whole body. Then I say protect your mind. Why? I was like, watch your eye gates, your ear gates, all these things that enter into, because listen, you sit up there and people just look and say the brain. No, the brain is the brain is responsible. That looks listen for everything. The brain controls your thoughts, your memory, your emotions, your motor skills, your vision, your breathing, your temperature. All this comes here. And you want to know why you got to protect your mind? Because it's controlling everything. Everything. It regulates our body. The brain is what sends all the messages. Protecting your mind is everything. Protecting your mind, your emotion, the thoughts, the things that are happening. It is not something you just throw and go like, oh, okay, when I say I have to, I will continue to protect my peace. When I'm saying that peace of mind, I'm talking about my whole mind. I'm not talking about I just want to be left with a peace, because a peace ain't gonna get it. You have to be very, 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 very careful what you have surround. I said on today, some things you have to cut off, and you have to cut it quickly. You have to, let me tell you, you have the power to control. I know some people like, no, yeah, you have the power to control and create your environment. Because if I am in a environment that's taking on my peace, I will remove myself. Or I'm going to have to find a way to block it. If you're in and say, well, I can't just remove myself. Or you can, because sometimes if you don't, you'll find yourself being removed, and not in a good way. Your peace is so important. Protect your mind. Protect your mind. Your brain is sitting up in there. Protect your mind, your emotions, your visions, your motor skills. Look, seeing. Do you understand? If you don't protect your mind, the next thing you know, not just headaches are coming, your pressure, um, with your heart is going and things are not going right, and your pressure begin to rise. It affects different parts, different organs in your body. That's our makeup. God made no mistake. It's triggered. It's telling you. So if I gotta pick you liking me over my peace, I choose peace. I choose peace. If I have to choose my heart being able to do its job and staying stress-free, I choose to stay stress-free. Because what do we know? Stress will bring on other manifested other things through your body. And we are not going. Look, I'm saying we're not going to do it because I'm speaking like you're not going to do it. You bring everything to a halt. You bring everything to a stop. You are very important. You are a priority. You are worth every bit of joy, happiness, peace that you can give. Enjoying life to the fullest, not regretting life, not sitting there getting these thoughts like, how am I going to make it? I can't make it. I literally thank God my mother had transitioned and all of that. But if she did some things, and if I didn't think better of myself, got to the place, because I didn't always, I shared. I don't hide it. I had a bad marriage in the beginning and all of those things, and I didn't want to live. Now I look back and be like, girl, you crazy? You didn't want to live because of a man? That was because I didn't know my worth. I didn't know my value. You have to know it. You must be a priority. Listen to me. You must be first. You cannot help people if you don't help yourself, if you're falling apart. I'm going to tell you, there are so many right now, men and women, thinking about giving up on life. And I mean, like, taking themselves out, literally taking themselves out. People that you would have no idea. Let me tell you something. Money is not everything, because this person has money. This person has nice cars, nice houses, and all of this. But it was like, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. Mama, what do I do? I said, you know what I used to say? God, I trust you. I don't understand. This doesn't seem fair. This doesn't seem right. No, I know. And they always tell us, he knows your beginning and your end. But nobody told me how I had to get crushed in the middle. Nobody told me how I would have so many disappointments in the middle. You jump and shout over my beginning. You jump and shout talking about because of the end. I'm talking about being here. And I said, you can be straight up and honest and say, God, I don't like that. This hurts. I said, but don't give up on life because of another individual. And I'm saying this because they're second day. Of course, I can't, I'm not going to say names, but somebody saying, I don't want to live. Have children. Both incidents. Have kids. But I don't know someone, I don't even know who I am. I'm not thinking about the kids. I'm just going to take myself out. So what is that going to do to them? What are you telling them? When life get hard, leave, escape, OD, use a gun, do all this. No, no, no. Protect your mind, protect your heart. It is very important that you protect your heart. For the issues of life is that it is very important that you would protect your heart, protect your mind. Protect your mind as you're protecting your peace. It's okay. Tell people no. Just tell them no. It's okay if you start pampering yourself. And I suggest that you all start pampering yourself. You can have a spouse, but you still need to learn how to pamper yourself. I have a husband, I have a good one, but I am learning, I'm going to take care of me. I am going to take care of me. And sometimes my kids laugh, especially the boys, because I just tell them, oh, y'all think I'm going to go in stroke zone? Y'all think I'm going to do it? Oh, I'm going to take care of me. And then be like, Mama, just go ahead. No, I'm going to do it. It took me too long to learn how to do it. Now that I know, I'm going to share it. Take care. I don't care who tells you. And I'm going to put this out here because I get sick and tired of people telling you you're selfish. No, you're not selfish. It's self-care. So you can live here a little longer. So you can be here. Now, you telling me I'm selfish because I don't want to do what you want me to do? You telling me I'm selfish because you can no longer control me? Well, then you take it as selfish. It's going to be self-care on this side. And I'm not talking about, listen, I'm not talking about husband and wife and this and that. I'm talking about that too. But no, this thing goes out. You can have friends that will try to control you and make you feel bad. You can have family members that will try to control you because you don't do it the way they do it, because you're not becoming that puppet any longer and they pulling your strings. Oh, no. That's not. Hey, God, sister. That's my god sister, Kimberly Moore, all the way from Connecticut. No, we're not doing. It's somebody is selfish all you want. It is about you. Because what happens? I'm not going. You can stay mad all day and night, the whole year if you wanna. But what I won't do is let you control and make me miserable, make me. The moment you feel like you want to give up on life, change positions. Change position. Because I'm gonna tell you now, that ain't God. I guess I'm more Pastor Faith tonight than Coach Faith. Either way, I'm here. I'm both. I'm pastor, I'm coach. But I'm letting you know that's not God. When you start getting to that place, I just want to give up. When you start, let me tell you something. When you don't make yourself a priority, people will walk all over you and use you. Use you and tell you, don't come to me about what you're supposed to be. I'm glad I got some of our people on because they will tell you this every day for me. Don't come to me because you want to get what you want and say, but don't you supposed to be a pastor? Oh yeah, that's the name and title, but titles don't make me. I'm Faith Washington before there's ever a pastor on it. No, you ain't never got to call me pastor ever. And there's some people on will tell you I mean exactly what I say. You ain't never got to do that. I'm Faith Washington. That's what my mama called me. Well, my mama named me Faith. My husband, I took his name on to be the Washington part. But I am going to love me. I went through too much hell not knowing how to put myself first. So every woman I see, I'm going to tell you, every now the men that know me is I tell you, I'm a woman first. Now I'm gonna talk I was talking to a man today. I mean, like I said, I felt the pain because women it's like a switch game now, and a lot of things the men used to do now the women are doing it, and they're doing it to the good guy just like the men used to do it to the good woman. Well, the same thing is happening. But I'm telling you now because they didn't tell me to do this and that. They always tell us you need to be a good wife, you need to cook, you need to clean, all this kind of stuff. What happened to what happened by telling us we wasn't raised up to know that we were going to be queens. We was raised up to know that to be a good wife and know how to cook and all this kind of stuff. And after you do all of that, you can't make that so you can't make nobody love you. You can cook, and y'all know I told y'all my story. Cook, clean, cook 3 meals. Honey, that don't do nothing. So they be talking about keep hey, I almost said something. I ain't gonna say that, but they'll still go around the corner after you now finish all of that too. You have to be a priority. You have to protect your heart. And the majority of the time, when you protect it, what you're doing is taking the control from others. Because how many on here always doing something and know you don't feel like doing it, but everybody expects you to do it, and you put everybody first, and you're sitting there talking about I'll be glad one day when I can be happy. No, you can be happy now. No. You can be happy now. You ain't got to wait for one day. You can be happy now. You are responsible for making sure you enjoy your life. I'm going to tell you now because if we read the Bible, like we say, we ought to know it comes in abundance. He did all of this so that we can. He didn't come for us to having headaches and almost going in stroke zones and not knowing what to do from day to day. Protect your mind, protect your peace. At all costs, keep your peace. Protect your heart. It comes a point where all of us should be tired of hurting. And this is the thing of letting others hurt us. No. I'm not going to let that happen anymore. I know how to distance. I know how to still love you from a distance. I know how to not let you in. Look, some of us shut it down. shut it down. Give yourself and this is to the women. Y'all know we good for trying to help somebody else heal before we heal. Yeah. You can, let me tell you, you can dress up hurt, you can shine it, you can spray it can smell just as good. You can put on the most expensive perfume on top of that hurt, but baby, underneath that good smell, underneath that fine clothes and all of that, and them expensive shades and gold and all of that, that pain is real. Because we love to try to help somebody else heal, and we have not healed. A part of knowing your worth, a part of you being a priority, is making sure you are positioned in every way. Oh, that's my little sister right there. You stepping on my neck tonight. Yeah. Well, you know, now she know me. Well, I'm a press, girl. I'm a press. That lady there, y'all talking about somebody. Many, many gifts. Many gifts. I'm trying to tell you, that's what we got to stop first. Always running to you're always running to somebody else's rescue. Am I the only one that used to do that all the time? Like literally all the time. And see, I got my people on here, so they know. I'm not lying. You anytime, any day, they'll say I'll be running. Always to somebody else's rescue. And what happens when you do that for everybody but yourself? You give away all you have to other people, and what do you have left? You're sitting there looking, talking about, I don't know, God is going to bless me because I did that. He already blessed you. He already blessed you. Let me tell you something. You got to protect your mind and your peace. As they say now, you're not going to play up in my face. My kids always laugh when I say that. Y'all not playing up in my face. Go play with somebody else. I always tell them, go play with somebody else, mom, because I'm not the one. But this is the thing. People will make it look like Gabby, they'll act like and make it look like this is something you must do, you need to do, you have to do. And don't throw no scriptures on me because I'm going to give you back the whole book. That's what I'm going to do. This is why you need to know the Bible, because people use the Bible to control you. It ain't nowhere in the Bible you're going to read where God said, take my people and make them puppets, control them, don't let them think, don't let them do none of that. I don't play none of those games. You are a priority. You are to be first. You need to make sure that you're doing self-care. Because when you do that, that's showing God that I love me because you love me, and I'm going to take care of me. When helping them is hurting you, like Ray don't play. When helping others is hurting you, then you have to ask yourself, is it really help? Or are they using you for a quick fix? That part. How many times? How many times have that happened? And you know what we'll say? I learned this time. I ain't gonna do this no more. I know some people. They know. As one person go to ministry, I was like, you know, I'm ready to fight you. Or I'll tell a couple of them, because why? I love the people. I love our people, like for real, for real. It ain't no I love you for a minute, or if you do something, you can do something and never do nothing. If I love you, I love you, but I'm still gonna tell you the truth. If you get mad at me because I'm telling you you need to put yourself first, you'll stay mad. If you get mad at me because I say you're not making yourself a priority, you need to, you will stay mad. I'm not gonna switch it because you be like, well, no, ain't no well. You need to make sure that you're a priority. You need to take care of yourself. You need to do something for yourself. You need to take yourself on a trip. You need to, yeah, have you a real vacation without piling up with just family. You need to start going to see the world. Yeah. Those are the things I'm going to say. And don't be single. I'm going to say, you better enjoy it to the fullest. You sitting home crying over a man you ain't never met. And then you got another one crying of one that's dead and they want him to go away. Know your worth. Know your value. Know your value. Protect your peace. Protect your heart. Because let me tell you something. When that pain comes from a broken heart, it's real. That's a real hurt. I am a witness, and I'm not the only one on here. Let me tell you, that hurt is so real, it feels like somebody is sticking a knife in your heart. That's how real that pain is. I'm not by myself. Literally, like somebody is jabbing in your heart. It almost seems unreal. Like, how does this happen? How? Because it reacts. Because my brain is sending a signal to it. My emotions affect my heart. How I allow myself to be done affected my heart. It affects my mind. You know how you look and you be like, I just got this bad headache. And you can ask yourself, why do I have this headache? Where's this headache coming from? If you have pressure issues, you'll know it's that. If you're stressed out, you'll know it's that. Yes, Gene, it is real. You'll know that when a headache comes, that's a signal. Your body will always try to tell you. So when it comes, you have to be like, okay, what's going on? Let me calm down. Let me relax. Let me just stop. And I promise y'all, it is not a sin not to answer your phone for foolishness. Yes, we all have phones now where you can see who's calling. If you know that's going to cause your head to hurt, don't you pick up that phone. Don't pick it up. If you know, all my little sisters on here tonight, y'all make me feel so special. And this is my little cute one here, Pastor T. She's been showing out lately. If it's going to make your hair hurt, now, let me tell you something. And if some of you, now I got two little sisters that know this tonight. Some of you, the minute you start looking like you enjoying life, people got something to say. Let them talk. Don't get up from your table from eating to address these people. I keep saying this. Stop addressing the audience. He prepared a table in the presence. Listen, for all of us that read the Bible, in the presence of my enemy. He prepares a table in the presence of my enemy. So this means that he knew they would be there. He knew what he was doing. And I'm not getting them from the table. I'm going to keep eating. Talk all you want on the other side of my table, but I'm going to keep eating. Because everything he set before me, he wanted you to see. Everything he put on that table, he wanted your enemies to see. Stop addressing your haters and keep eating. Understand that. Leisha, don't make me act up on this thing. That's my other daughter who left me. But that's my daughter. I don't care where she go all day long. Keep eating. Stop addressing your haters. Why? He prepared the table in the presence of them. So that means Pastor Shannon ain't got to say nothing. Eat, girl, eat. You ain't got to address nobody. Keep eating. Pastor T ain't got to address nobody. Enjoy your life. Isn't it funny? The same ones are, God is going to fix it. He's going to do it. And then when he start fixing it, they be like, oh, daddy. You can say whatever you want. I'm not getting up. I'm going to take my gold fork, spoon, knife, all my china, everything sitting there, and I'm going to enjoy. I need y'all to understand. Make sure that you are a priority. Make sure that you protect your peace, protect your heart. Stop looking at who's on the other side. God ain't schizo. He know what he was doing. He said, I prepare a table in the presence. In the presence. Somebody got to look. Gabby know that somebody got to look. Somebody got to hate. He know what he's doing. You enjoy. Your focus is on what he's spreading your table with. Your focus is on what he is putting before you, what he has given you to enjoy. My peace is on the table. My healing is on the table. My happiness is on the table. My joy is on the table. Don't play with somebody else. And I'm not going to start preaching, but it's all spread out. And I'm not getting up from the table where I have everything that I need. Everything that I need, he has supplied, put on there. He wants me to have abundance. He wants me to enjoy my life. I'm not getting up to address somebody that's on the other side. Know this. Some kids know who you. They on the other side. Let them stay on the other side. Look, talk, whatever. You think I'm going to get up from royalty to address what? Okay, we're not doing that. See, we used to do that when we didn't know better. Enjoy what he has, the spread that he has put out there for you. Keep eating. Don't address what's on the other side of the table. Evidently, you're eating real good. Evidently, they can see the joy. Evidently, they can see the peace. When people see that they can't disturb your peace, they get mad. Well, you will stay mad because I ain't giving my peace up for nobody. Nobody, nothing, at all. As we would say, at all. Whether you church family, real family, it don't matter. I'm keeping my peace. Where at our ministry, they will tell you, I say all the time, and all of them start saying the same thing. I'm gonna keep my peace. I'm gonna learn to keep my peace like Pastor Faith. Keep your peace. Keep your peace. I won't get on the live and just say, I'm gonna keep my peace. Yeah, my kids will tell you, if somebody say acting crazy, I'll be like, I keep my peace so till they get scared. Because see, I can put my hand on you and still have peace. I'm good because why? I want to live. I'm not trying to leave this world early because of what people say. Watch your ear gates. Guard your ear gates. What goes in. You don't have to accept everything that somebody's trying to put in your ear. Because, when it goes in there and you start thinking about it, it messes with you. And it starts messing with you. That becomes a distraction. And you're wondering, why is my mind? No. That's not for me. I'm not accepting it. Gone. As I will say in a minute, I'll bring it to nothing right now. Just like that. Why? Because it's important. It's important for you to keep your peace. Because things, like I keep saying, life is always going to keep lifing. Things start going on. I don't say, I always have to say, because the people in our ministry know me. It's not like a show or whatever, or I change. I get on Facebook or StreamYard or YouTube and I act one way. And then when I go to the ministry, I act one way. And then when I'm at the house, I act one way. I'm me all day, every day. And that's the issue. You when you got to keep putting on a bunch of faces, you ain't happy. You make sure. See, well, in my happy place, I'm still me. I am me. I need you to be the same way. I need you to love and like yourself. Love and like yourself. I need you, everybody that's listening to me, I need you to literally you love and like yourself. Don't wait on somebody else. That's right, Alicia. Same person every day. Like her. She is the same person every day. I can always say through the years, my girl's always straight. You ain't got to like her. She real. That's right, prophetess. You got to keep your faith. You got to keep your peace. You got to know your value. You got to know your worth, and that's a big problem right now. And I'm gonna say women in this case, and there's some men, but a lot of women don't know their worth or their value. You're waiting on somebody to validate you. You don't need nobody to validate you. God validated you. That's how we as such great, and I'm going to say great women have gotten messed up, wanting somebody to validate us. And not just men, you want another person to validate you. You want them to tell you you are somebody. You need to know who you are yourself. Come on now. Stop waiting for somebody else to say, oh, Kim, girl, you all this and you all that. No, Kim need to know that. Helen, you're this, and Helen, you are such an awesome woman. You're such an awesome woman. God, you're such an awesome mother. All this kind of stuff. No, you need to know that. Virginia, Virginia, you need to know that. Yes, Virginia, you have to know whose you are and whose you are, who you are and whose you are. When you know that, then you make yourself a priority because it's very important. Let me tell you something. There's not one thing you can find where God tell you to be treated less than, be beneath, be belittled, be abused. There's no way you're gonna find be abused, be belittled, hold your head down, walk around in shame. No, no. And I say no again. Hey, Chessa, no. Walk with your head up. Let me tell you, some of y'all start self-care, you won't know what to do. You just you be like, oh my God, I did something for myself. And don't do something for yourself no 2 weeks and tell me you really doing it. No, ma'am, no, sir. No. This is a daily thing. If I have to pick, hey, well, I can't do something. Yes, you can. You can do something. You ain't even got to spend no money because something in your house where you can take you. Focus on you. Focus on you. I tell my kids, I tell my grands, because look, my grands are always they always know they can depend on grandma. My kids know they can depend on me. My nieces and nephews know they can. But see, this is all of them can depend on me. Who can I depend on? Self-care, prioritize. I am a priority. I will continue to be. I will do things to make me feel good. Why? This is the way God intended. We don't want to got wild listening to somebody else. We don't want to sacrifice about everything we had. Time, love, patience for so many others. Guard your mind. Protect it. Protect your heart. Because your heart is what's pumping and keeping life. Your heart is life. Your heart is life. And your brain is telling everything else how to function. I need y'all to understand this. It is very, very important. But I No, I'm talking to some of y'all tonight. Don't y'all get y'all. I'm gonna be on the countryside tonight. Don't y'all get y'all hip up one more time out that chair at your table. The address not near, as I say, not near another enemy. Keep eating. Keep eating. Keep enjoying. Because guess what? When you're doing that, I think I've been past the faith most all night. God gets the glory. When I keep eating, oh, I hear you, but I decide to block you out. Because see, I didn't put this table in front of you because I wouldn't have invited you. Let's be real about this. Faith wouldn't have invited you. You wouldn't even be in the room. Leave it up to me. But no, God saw it differently. He said, I prepare a table in the presence. He was like, no, I want them there. So they got to be there. Because faith wouldn't have you in the room. I'll have only what? The people that love me and I love them sharing in the celebration. He got it totally different. He said, I'm going to give you this table. So what? When you're addressing them, you're taking out time when you could still be, when you need to be eating. Because how many know it can be a full course and somebody still comes, even in the restaurant, and say, do you need anything else? Do you want any dessert on tonight? Can I give you a cup of? Well, you know, if that's what they do in the restaurant, God is way better than that. Because every time you think of something big is there, he brings something else. He places something else on the table. It's always going to be multiplication. It's always going to be more. So you don't have time. Make sure you protect your mind, protect your heart. That's what you do, and keep eating. And keep eating. Huh. You can say whatever you want on the other side. I don't think she should have that, and I don't know how she got. He protect her. He the one that set this table up in front of y'all haters. I'm not getting up to address you. So I'm telling the rest of you that can hear on tonight, don't address your haters. Just keep on eating. You ain't even got to look to see who all there. You'll know, because they gonna say so. You keep eating. Because you are a priority. You are somebody special. Do you hear me? You are worth way more than they ever wanted you to be worth. Take care of you. Put yourself, put yourself, put yourself first for a change. Do, and when I say put yourself first for a change, as I said before, if you talking about you did it and you only did it for 2 weeks, I'm not paying y'all no attention because you ain't did it yet. You now spend, look, I'll be 60 next month. I spent how many years doing this? 40 something years putting other people first. 40 something years. 40. Oh yeah, Leisha. I don't have no respect to person. They don't have none. It does not matter whether it's family or whoever. You have to know when to put a stop to what needs to be stopped. You have to. If you want me to have an abundance and enjoy life, that's what you have to do. That's right. Do you? They say it's time. I don't even know the whole song, the Fantasia thing, but I'm doing me in this season, and from now on. And guess what? See, this is when you know you have to. And my husband don't have a problem with me doing me, because I'll tell him to do him too. Put himself. You got to do this for you. You got. Oh, see, this ain't no one way thing. When I'm doing me, he gets a way better me. When I'm taking care of me, he gets a way better wife. He gets a way better faith. And when he do him, I get a better husband. I don't want no grumpy old man. That's right. This how I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that song because I'm not deep. I'm going by the words. I've done everybody else. It's time for me to do me. I ain't the only one. A whole lot of you, and some of y'all just on just the few that's on the live, and the other ones that are listening. Same thing. You have done so much and always there, and always can find a reason why you doing for everybody else. Well, so if you can find a reason to do for everybody else, what is your excuse for you not doing for you? Because let me tell you something. When you don't do self-care, it's going to show up. It's going to affect the heart. That which gives life is going to affect it. And that's how you start getting blockages. So the blood is not flowing from all four chambers the way it needs to. Just a little off of start doing things to the body, but it'll do it slowly. Do not slowly kill yourself. Do not slowly commit suicide. In the spirit realm. How about that? We know we can see everybody else, but don't you commit suicide in the spirit realm. Think about that. Yeah, we know you can say, well, this is going to happen because what are you doing? Don't you commit spiritual suicide? You be like, now, Pastor Faith, you ain't had to go there. Yes, I did, because that's what I heard, and that's what I'm going to say. Don't do it. Don't do it. Live. Self-care. Protect your mind. Protect your heart. Protect your mind. Protect your heart. Because, we could be so, for those of us, that's in the church, we could be so deep. But what about that spiritual suicide? What about that? How about address that? Not doing it. Not doing it. I refuse. I refuse. Bring everything so you can have life. Peace, joy, happiness. Don't stop eating to address your haters. Put you at number one. Get it done. Love yourself. We love to tell people God didn't make a mistake when he made you. You're fearfully and wonderfully made. Well, how about tell yourself that and then act like it? It is so easy to tell other people, but how about you act like what you say and the advice you're giving others? How about you try it out? How about you know that you wasn't a mistake? How about you know that he did not set it up for you to be struggling and going down? Protect your mind. Protect your peace. Protect your heart. Protect your life. Self-care. We will not, and we're going off on that. We will not, and I mean we will not. And that's for some of us. Matter of fact, everybody that's on here understands that we will not commit spiritual suicide. And a lot of times that's with your mouth and your actions. And your actions. Prove to the God you say you serve and love, you want to live. We're getting off. We have an hour. An hour have passed. I thank you all for coming just to hear what Faith had to share on tonight. Those that know me, I say it as I hear it. Um, that's just the way that it deals with me. And on tonight, I'm telling you, my little sisters out there, and when those that hear the replay, put yourself first and stop trying to heal people and you're not healed. You get healed and then live in it, and somebody else will see it and they'll be so pushed to say, I need to do this too. Or because you can. Now, I'll tell you that you can. I promise you can. You can enjoy a new life, fresh life. And I mean, like a real smile, not a fake smile, not smiling because you don't want nobody to know or ask anything. Smile because it's real, because you enjoying your life. You living your life really like it's golden, okay? Not just say it, do it. I love you all. Like, share, subscribe at faithwashington.net. You can go on YouTube and subscribe. It was already up there. I love y'all for real. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. And not just enjoy your weekend. I want you to enjoy your life. Literally. I want you to enjoy your life to the fullest. Hey, that's what the Father wants. So I should want the same thing He wants. I want you to enjoy your life. And again, I'm going to say, don't stop eating to address the audience or the enemies on the other side of the table. Stay there. Keep eating because more and more is coming your way. Love you all to life and for life. We'll see you on next Friday. If nothing happens, we'll be right. We'll be back with Faith Shares Real Wisdom. Love you. Love yourself. Put yourself first. I have to keep saying this because you have to, and you keep saying it. We're working on some things in our ministry. You keep saying it till you believe that you are supposed to be first. Be a priority. Enjoy your life. Protect your peace, your mind, and protect your heart. It's your life. And I love you guys. Good night.